Alright, so today I'm going to be reading from The Cost of Fitting In. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to read the back cover. For years I performed. I shaped myself to fit spaces that weren't made for me, apologized for existing, and measured my worth by how much I could endure. The Cost of Fitting In is a no apologies reckoning with the systems, expectations, and pressures that demand we shrink, bend, and burn out. And what happens when you finally stop? This book is for anyone ready to stop performing, reclaim their energy, and live unapologetically on their terms. And of course, we're going to go to chapter 9. I stopped chasing approval that was never mine to have. For years, I believed that approval was the measure of worth, that if I could earn it, I could justify my presence, validate my effort, and secure belonging. I chased it relentlessly in emails, meetings, projects, and conversations. I crafted myself to fit expectations, anticipate needs, and perform flawlessly, believing that each nod, each compliment, each acknowledgement would cement my value. It never did. Approval is conditional. Approval is fleeting. Approval is often less about you and more about those granting it. It reflects their priorities, biases, and convenience, not your worth, integrity, or effort. And for years, I was spinning in a cycle, exhausting myself in pursuit of something I could never truly own. I chased approval in subtle ways like over-explaining, over-justifying, over-performing. Smooth edges, reworded ideas, and calibrated tone to please invisible standards. I overcommitted, stayed late, preemptively fixed problems that weren't mine. I convinced myself that each small concession was a bridge toward acceptance, and I paid a steep price: exhaustion, resentment, diminished creativity, and a slowly eroding sense of self. The turning point came gradually through accumulated disappointment. Each time my efforts were overlooked, minimized, or co-opted, the dissonance grew. The truth became unavoidable. No matter how much I gave, how much I aligned, how much I performed, approval was not guaranteed. In fact, in many cases, it was irrelevant to my actual contributions. The system, the organization, the hierarchy, the culture did not measure worth by effort. It measured compliance, alignment, and convenience. I began to see absurdity. I had been running toward a mirage, exhausting my energy to satisfy standards I could never fully control. I had been seeking validation